Hello guys, welcome to my Q&A video for 1.5 thousand. Like, this is honestly amazing. Like, I can't believe that. So let's get started. I have the Ask FM app open in my phone, so I'm just gonna read it off of there. What's your favorite place I've ever ridden? For showing, I would say the polo fields in San Juan Capistrano. And it's kind of like the whole facilities because it's like our summer, which is in general like our home showgrounds. We go there all the time. All of my horses are super comfortable down there and it's gorgeous. It's where I've been showing this week and I love it down there. As far as barn, it's where I'm currently riding. It's the only training barn like English that I've ridden at and I love it. It's really pretty, it's really convenient with my house, and I love the trainers. They're incredible. Next question. Where are you planning on going to college, and what career do I want to pursue? That's a hard one. I have no idea where I want to go to college, and it's less than a year away. Oops. I will say though, for what I'm planning on studying, I definitely want to be a business major. Because I do know showing horses gets really expensive, and one day, probably in the near future sort of, I'm not going to have my parents to help support me, so I need to find a really good job so I can support my 2 mares and Speedy. Fingers crossed that works out, but that's my goal and my plan. What riders do I look up to the most? That's hard. As far as like big international riders, Lucy Davis, I love her style of riding. She actually grew up riding like not even an hour from me. So I think that's incredible. Just like, she's a local rider and she's on the team for WAG. I'm so excited. Like, I have pictures of her from like a year and a half, not like 2 years ago or whatever, on the horse she's taking to WAG. And I was like watching them and I was like, okay, this is an amazing combination of horse and rider. And they're gonna go far. I'm like, called it! But, oh, she's such a nice person to talk to, and her horses are all amazing, so I really look up to Lucy. The next question is, what made me choose Speedy? Yeah. I honestly didn't think I was gonna get Speedy. It was like one of the most amazing things ever. I had the most incredible mare. My goal was young riders, like the junior young rider program with my mare. That didn't work out. She's currently retired. She has the best retirement. But I was told she was my last horse. And that's it. I'm done. So when I lost her, I was heartbroken. I was like, oh my god, I'm going to have to give up this sport that I've given a lot into. And I love it. And oh my gosh. My parents are incredible, and they contacted my trainers after they came home from their Europe trip with this one guy. And the guy was in Vegas, surprisingly, just to kind of come with our barn. And my trainers sat down with him about the horses that he currently had at his barn. We were given video of like 2 of them. It was between the mare and Speedy. I kind of was like leaning towards the mare because I'm a mare person, which is actually surprising. I love mares. They're incredible. There's something about mares, although they're sassy and mare-like, I love them. But my trainer sat down with the guy and they went through all the options of mainly these 2 horses focused on that we got the video of. They went through all the pros and cons, and my trainer said, okay, Speedy's the one, and this guy agreed. I didn't know. My mom pulled me out of school one random day and she's like, yeah, you have a doctor's appointment. I have a twin sister who was in the same class and was like, what about me? No, just me. So I went to Jet Pets, for those of you guys who don't know, that's in LA. And I didn't know where we were going. I thought I was going to a doctor's appointment, quite honestly. And I got to pick him up from the airport, and that's kind of the story of how I got Speedy. Next question, favorite anons. Not really anonymous, but I love Danny. She's my best friend. I went to EAP with her, as in like I just kind of chilled out behind the scenes and whatever, just chilled with her. Who else do I like? I like a lot of people. Let me check. I'm trying to remember. Like, it's hard. I love Lucy, who's at Classy Junior J. Met up with her in Thermal. Super nice. I love Homegirl Rides Ack. She's so nice. Loved, like, in Thermal, it was amazing. We had fun. Going through, like, my notifications. Trouble and Tailored's is a baby, and I absolutely love her. She's super sweet. Like, who else? Like, there's, like, I love Queen Bee, Britta. Like, I basically love everyone I follow, so this is really hard. I really can't pick. Like, I love everyone. So, let's just, like, take that back and just, I love everyone. Anonymous or not, I love you all. Who do I wish I was friends with on the island? I have like 2 questions that basically say the same thing, so I'm just going to answer it in one question because that's easier for me. Honestly, there's a few people, but I can't remember that off the top of my head. I totally should have prepared for this video. Oops. I don't know, there's a few people that I follow that like I really want to be more friends with, but you know, I don't know, I'm happy. Are my parents super strict about my grades? That's actually a really good question. They're not strict about like what I end up with, if it's an A or a B or whatever. They don't care about the letter as much as like the effort I put in. Like, if I put in an A effort, I'm going, like, for me, I get good grades when I put in the effort. So that's really all they're looking for, and that's how I keep my horse. I don't pay for anything or like have a job like some people do to support their horses, and I look up to people so much who do that. Like, that's incredible, like to balance school and like a job and horses. I don't know how you all do it, and major props to you. I pay for my horses in the sense of like doing well in school. So it's not the A's, straight A's, the 4.0 with all unweighted that they're looking for. They're looking for me to really like try and take challenging classes and just improve and kind of stretch myself. So I mean, they're strict in the fact that they want me to put in the effort, but they're not strict. They're like, oh, you got an A- in that class, not an A, like I'm taking away your horse. What are my riding goals for next year? For those of you guys who follow me, you guys know that this show mainly, and Huntington Beach show, I just started to move up to the meter 20s. I was doing that last summer with my old mare before I sold her. And I'm really happy to be back up there. Like, it's a slow progression. Like, I just did it for 2 of the days and didn't do it today, and I'm not doing the classic tomorrow just because it's a lot to just jump into with a young horse. So we're just kind of taking it slow. But I think for like the end of this year, I want to definitely get more comfortable, more confident, and more accurate showing at meter 20. For sure. Like, at the end of the year, I think I want to do like the children's finals in Vegas if we go. That's still a question mark because the schedule came out and it's not great. But I mean, I definitely want to get more comfortable in modifieds. If it's possible before I go to college in a year, it's a goal of mine to compete in a meter 30 low junior amateur class. Whether that's possible or not, I don't know, but it's definitely a goal of mine. So, fingers crossed, but I'm honestly happy to just kind of be progressing with Speedy and really working with a lot of things. Like, he's such a fun ride. So really, I'm like happy doing children's with him and learning. So honestly, yes, it's a goal of mine to do the low juniors, but I just really want to learn from him as much as I can. Someone asked me just now, what is happiness for you? I think it's doing what I love with people that really care about me and that I really care about. I love horse shows, and it's a great atmosphere to be at because I know a lot of my friends are there, and it's just fun, and I get to improve. So being with my horse and being with people I really love is really happy for me. And the question of the day, what color are my eyes? My eyes change color They're like a bluey, greeny, gray color. I mean, it just really depends on the lighting and everything, so. Thank you to everyone who asked questions. I love you all. And